Are you feeling exhausted, burnt out, or overwhelmed on your fertility journey? Do you feel like there is way more to your success than the tired, worn out idea that your fertility is only about your physical body and hormones? Well, beautiful mama, you're in the right place. Welcome to Fertile Frequencies Radio, the radio show created for you to empower you on your fertility journey and finally give you a baby. Join me, Lindsay Goodwin, natural reproductive medicine and energetic spiritual fertility expert, as we clear away the doubts, reframe the struggles into fertile wins, and turn what-ifs into big celebrations. Together, we'll unlock the tools to manifest your healthy pregnancy and baby. Fertile Frequencies Radio, your infinite fertile possibilities begins now. So today's episode is really great. We are actually going to do some fertility affirmations as well as connect with your spirit baby through a meditation. I don't recommend that during this amazing relaxation and fertility affirmations that you are going to be doing today, that you are driving in your car. I recommend that you are using this at least once a day, or when it feels right, you can do it several times a day. But definitely want you to be relaxed. And so we are going to touch on spirit babies and talk a little bit about energetic spiritual fertility. But I will be doing more episodes on that specifically. So definitely stay tuned. But today I wanted to offer you this beautiful fertility affirmations and meditation to connect with your spirit baby and help you on your fertility journey. And so this is going to really be the intersection of energetic spiritual fertility with a fertile mindset. This is really going to help you in a lot of ways to be able to open your heart and to be able to receive new life and the energies of fertility. And so I'm going to go through that with you. So it's very magical. We're going to talk about spirit babies that I already mentioned and the power of fertility affirmations. And you heard that right. We're going to talk about spirit babies a little bit and really what that means. So many people are not quite sure what spirit babies are. And essentially what spirit babies are, or they could be called soul babies, it's essentially the unborn baby's spirit. And so we all are spirit babies. And it's just that a soul that hasn't incarnated into a physical body quite yet. And so they communicate with us before they come in. And it is very interesting because spirit babies, they want to send you messages, especially those that are experiencing infertility. Don't necessarily like that word. I want you to think more of you are fertile versus that there is something wrong with you, because there is not anything wrong with you. It's just about really being able to identify where there is a disconnect. And so that's really where spiritual fertility, the energetics of fertility and mindset really play a huge part in this, that mind-body connection. And we'll talk a little bit more about that. I am a really big proponent on really supporting you on the mind-body connection and giving you valid scientific studies that have been done on that and how that connects to fertility and the consciousness. And so spirit babies essentially are, what is spirit? It is a consciousness, it's unseen energies. And so they can give you several different messages, which we will get into more detail in further episodes on fertile frequencies. So definitely stay tuned for that. So are you ready? Are you ready for this? I bet you the answer is yes. And I am absolutely excited and ready to share this with you today and really be able to offer you some peace as well as some inspiration to keep going on your fertility journey, whether that be that you are just starting out, or you might be someone who's been trying a while and you've had some loss. Hopefully this experience today will be helpful for you to give you some of that peace, inspiration, and hope that you desperately, I'm sure, are constantly looking for. Because as we know, probably many of you listening to this podcast that have found me know that it can be very hard to experience fertility obstacles. So I'm here to support you in that. So let's dive in. Let's jump into it. So what exactly are spirit babies? Well, this concept really resonates deeply with many people on their fertility journeys. And so you wouldn't be here if it didn't resonate with you. So like I stated before, spirit babies really are the souls of our future children that are waiting to join your family. Sometimes those babies, they will know that you're going to be their parent, okay? So it's part of a soul contract, essentially. And then there are other situations where a spirit baby might decide that it wants to come in and be your child kind of almost at the last minute or not too long before they actually incarnate into the womb. And so that's really interesting. It's a question I often get about how this is really determined. And there are different situations that I will get into more detail in further episodes. So they do share an energetic and spiritual connection with us as their parents before conception. It really is a beautiful thought when we think about this, how incredible this is, that we have an internal connection with them that is not outside of us. Everything that you need is within you. It is not outside of you. And one thing that, was really powerful and what I help my clients with, and also my listeners, is really understanding and empowering you to understand that everything you need is within you. And my job really is to guide you to be able to unlock parts within yourself, to be able to access the magic within you, including your fertility. So it's not really ever me doing it. It's actually, I'm just helping you to access those amazing parts of you, the magic within you, to be able to know that you can do it, know that it's within you. And so that's really powerful when we start thinking that everything and knowing that everything is within us, including our spirit babies. They're not outside of us because consciousness is all connected. It does not have any barrier to time, space. It's within you. It's just releasing exactly how that's going to look or when it's going to happen. If we could just have that thought that it's already done and release the how and the when, then it makes it so much easier to be able to not feel that lost feeling of when is this going to happen. So I just want you to think about that. It's really powerful when we start thinking that, well, it's already done for me because it's a desire that I have. And so it must be who I am. It just hasn't quite manifested into my physical reality quite yet. You might be someone that experiences them in your dreams, possibly a meditative state like what we're going to do today. We are going to do a visualization in this meditation, or there could be other signs and synchronicities in your daily life. Things like colors, maybe butterflies or birds. There are many different ways that they communicate with us. And it's an incredible reminder that the unseen energies and this sacred connection is way beyond the physical. And you'll hear me talk a lot about that in future episodes, that, 99% of what we are experiencing is not even physical. It's an energy component. And so it's often missed. We're taught that if we can't physically see something in front of us, that it doesn't exist. This is absolutely not true. And I'm going to teach you more about how to really trust the unseen energies, and more than anything, how to trust yourself. So now, as we talk more about spiritual fertility and how it comes into play, I want to remind you of something that's really important to remember. Often a question that I get asked is, spiritual fertility and spirit babies associated with any religion? And is it appropriate for me to use these ways to connect with the unseen energies if I am a person that is part of an organized religion? The answer to that is it's very specific to you, what you feel comfortable with. But what I can tell you is spiritual fertility, or energetic spiritual fertility, I like to refer to it as, is not tied to any particular religion. This is energy-based. It is in the unseen energy. It does not belong to any sort of religion, institution. It is purely what resonates with you. And so that's one thing that is beautiful about energy, consciousness, and spirituality is that it's specific to what feels right for you. And I love that so much. I always want everyone to trust themselves and what's within and feel comfortable with being who you are and your authenticity and what feels good to you. You absolutely, the biggest part of communicating with your spirit baby and using the energies of energetic spiritual fertility is being open and receptive to these energies. And when you're open and receptive, you receive confirmations back. If you're closed off to it, it's going to be very hard to experience the unseen energies, because that's what's beautiful about this is when we are open to it, that's when we experience it. Like the old saying goes, those who believe in miracles experience them. Generally, those who don't believe in miracles don't experience them quite as much. That's very powerful, and it's true. Everything is about your mindset and really where you put your focus. And if your focus is that I'm open and receptive to something that I might not quite understand, but I do trust it, and I'm working on it every day to trust it more. And so because of that, I am experiencing energies and feelings that I've never experienced before. But it feels really good. So I always want people to be patient with themselves as they're moving into these energies of getting to be more comfortable with the unseen energies. And the bottom line is here of being comfortable with yourself. So aligning yourself spiritually, whether that's through meditation, prayer, energy work, or just being more attuned to your feelings, can help you support your fertility journey. And I stated this earlier, and I will talk more about this in further episodes, that many, many studies have been done through modern science that have proven that the mind-body connection produces higher success rates of a healthy pregnancy when trying to conceive. And why is this? Well, what they have found is that fertility isn't just physical, that when we connect the mental, emotional, and yes, even the spiritual, too, that stress, fear, and self-doubt can create these barriers. But when we use the mind-body connection, we use tools like visualizations, meditation, journaling, being able to really go inward and connect with ourselves, as well as connecting with our partners, that we are able to have a greater sense of clarity within ourselves, peace, and sense of trust. So trust is a very powerful part of this, and I can't stress that enough. And how do you really learn to trust? You have to surrender. You have to surrender. You have to be okay with letting go of the past. You have to be okay with not understanding all of the details yet. You have to be okay with some days with being okay that you're not okay. You have to feel your feelings. You have to allow yourself to process things. And it's absolutely okay if you do have days or moments when you feel lost and feel out of alignment. The universe, including your spirit baby and your higher self, want you to experience the feelings that you have, want you to process them. Because when we don't process our feelings and what we're experiencing, and we try to push it down or act as if we don't care about it, or it's not bothering us, or we act like we're okay, we push it down. And the most intimate place on a woman is her womb space. And the womb space, when it becomes blocked, creates all kinds of hormonal issues, as well as you can imagine things like having maybe physical sort of issues with carrying a baby, or maybe your body doesn't feel that your womb is a place for a pregnancy because of the stress and the emotions that you're not dealing with. And so it is very important to seek out help, of course, from people and mentors that can help you, but also for you and your awareness to allow yourself to feel the way that you feel and know that there is no such thing as perfect. You are perfect exactly the way that you are, even on the days that you feel like you're an absolute mess. It's okay. We need to feel that so that we can move forward. If we don't feel it, then we can't move forward. When we're acting like nothing is bothering us and that we're just okay, in quotes, what happens is that you're harboring those emotions, you're pushing them down, and that creates stagnant energies in the body, which creates a disharmony in the mind-body connection. And so as Western medicine, modern medicine has identified that the mind-body connection is very powerful. And over 70% of people in some of these studies, they have found that some of them have mild anxieties and stress, whereas others have major emotional stuff going on. And it's understandable, but we have to work through this. And so I don't want to get too much into this because we will have more further episodes going more detail into this because, as I always state, I want to make sure that you're emotionally supported and you really have the tools to be able to feel empowered and resilient and to be able to move through anything in your life, including your fertility journey. Because life really is about how you respond to it. And so when we learn different tools and ways, and most of all, learn about ourselves, then it just becomes so much more in flow. So I want to teach you ways to not only have success in your fertility journey, but also help you to feel empowered, aligned, and free, and to feel the best version of yourself. So when we feel balanced and supported, our body, mind, and soul are in harmony. And so now we are going to get started. We're going to go ahead and get started with the fertile affirmations and spirit baby meditation. So go ahead, get yourself comfortable, and let's get started. Thank you for joining me today for Fertile Affirmations and Connecting with Your Spirit Baby. Listen to the spiritual fertility meditation and affirmations daily or several times a day to reaffirm that your body is manifesting healthy pregnancy. Hello, my name is Lindsay Goodwin. I am a fertility, pregnancy, and energetic spiritual fertility expert. I am so happy that you are here. We will begin by focusing on our energy before we begin with the affirmations. Either lie down or sit in a chair with your back straight. And you can also sit in a traditional meditation pose if you prefer. The idea here is to make sure your back is straight so the energy can run through your body as a portal as you channel love and light from the universe into your physical body for healing and affirming your fertile manifestation. Okay, let's begin. I want you to start by closing your eyes. Take a big, deep breath through your nose and from the bottom of your belly, below your navel. As you inhale, I want you to imagine with your third eye, in between your eyebrows, that infinite love, gold and white light is wrapping all around you, and it feels like warm sunshine of happiness and love. And then as you exhale through your mouth, breathe all the lack, fear and pain and doubt. Let it all go. Release any tension in your body. Especially notice the neck, jaw, eyes, shoulders, upper back, hips, and lower back. As these are common areas of tension, that we hold in our bodies. Take another deep breath. Do the same as you did for the first. Breathing in through the nose and out through your mouth. And let it all out. And then take a third deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And as you breathe out through your mouth, remember, you are letting go of all of the lack, fear, pain, and doubt. You are completely weightless and feel so relaxed now. And as you relax in this calm state, I want you to continue to focus on your breath, normal breathing now. And as you keep your focus on the beautiful light that surrounds and protects you, now we are calling in your spirit baby. And as you ask your baby to be here with you now, as you perform this self-healing and continue forming a bond with them as they manifest into your physical world, I will give you a moment to connect with your baby. As I read the affirmations, remain calm and peaceful with your spirit baby and focus on the sound of my voice. Allow and surrender and allow the words of my voice to embody within you as you repeat these affirmations to yourself. I am surrounded by love and supported on my journey to motherhood. I am loved and so loved. I am open to the love and joy of motherhood. I honor my feelings and allow myself to heal. I am grateful for my body and its capabilities. I know my body is fertile, and I welcome my baby into my physical reality. I command it, and so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I visualize my baby's arrival and feel the joy that it brings. It is already here within me. Every cell in my body radiates health, vitality, and fertile energies. I attract positive energy and experiences that support my fertility. I am patient with myself and trust the timing of my journey. I release and surrender now. I am in harmony with my body
and its natural rhythms, because it knows I am fertile. I trust the process of creation and embrace my journey now and forward. My body and womb are nurturing spaces ready to welcome new life. I am in harmony with my fertile body and my reproductive health. I release all fears and doubts, creating space for hope and a healthy pregnancy. I am deserving of love, joy, and the gift of motherhood. I visualize my baby's arrival. I embrace this moment, knowing I am creating my future now. My heart is open to the bond I share with my child. I release the past and focus on the present moment of infinite possibilities. I trust my intuition and the wisdom of my body. With each breath, I invite peace, love, and fertility into my life. I have infinite love for myself, my fertile body, and unique light. I am already pregnant and overjoyed. I feel this now, and so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And that's a wrap on this episode of Fertile Frequencies. Remember, your fertility is so much more than just your physical body. It's your energy, mindset, and the whole you. If you're ready to turn those what-ifs into, oh my God, it's happening, make sure to hit subscribe and leave us a review, because your vibe deserves to be heard. Until next time, beautiful, keep your frequency high, your heart open, and your spirit ready to receive all the fertile winds coming your way. You've got this, and I've got you. See you next time on Fertile Frequencies Radio.